Hello everybody, and excuse me. Hello everybody, welcome to SimRace TV. Tonight we're live at Atlanta. XRE presents the International Asphalt Association iRacing iFlag Truck Series. And it's race number 2 tonight. Last week, the winner at Daytona. This man right here, the one you're looking at, the 47 truck of Kyle Edgar. He brought home the win for race number 1. Well, now we're off to Atlanta for race number 2. And it's going to be a great season here. And it's still early. So these guys are going to be slicing and dicing it up, trying to get as most points as they can because, hey man, the points is what it's all about. They do have payouts here for the final of this season here, and they do grid at 9:40, I believe, 9:45. But either way, they got about a minute left here in practice, and then they're going to move on to qualifying. But if you want to know a little bit more about the IAA, iRacing iFlag Truck Series, check out, what's up, Tony? Check out the description of the video. We are live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch TV. If you're on Twitch, it's got a little bit less information. They limit the amount I can put. But, hey, check us out on Facebook or YouTube and all of the information that you need at SRTV Network. I try to put all that stuff in the description of these videos. But let's move on to what's going on here for the International Asphalt Association. The regular season points champion will receive $15. And that does not include, you know, the chase and all that stuff. Just whoever ends up with the most points out of everybody, flat out, will receive $15. That's pretty cool. And also, if you're a chase driver, once the chase starts, if you're a chase driver, you win a chase race, then you will win $10 for that race and any other race that you win as a chase driver in a chase race. But, you know, it's going to wrap up. The final 4 will get paid. I believe the first place driver that wins the championship here, through the chase and all that stuff, the first place driver will receive, I think, $40 and a custom iRacing iFlag from iRacing iFlag. So check out iRacing iFlag. I think they still have the promo code. It might be IAA 2018, maybe. Maybe Blake Mosley could clarify that for us out there in the chat if he's out there. But I believe they have a promo code for iRacing iFlag. So check out iRacing iFlag on Facebook or at iRacingIFlag.com. I believe that is. Or, you know, check the description of this video. All that information is here as well. Third place will receive, let's see, second place is going to get 20 cash. Third will be 15. Fourth will be 10. But these trucks are out there qualifying, and you see one of them right here, the 28 of Hollywood, Charles Silvas. That's what I call him. That's what a lot of people call him. He's out there getting his Hollywood on around the racetrack here because we are qualifying. 3.5 minutes left in qualifying, and nobody has put a pole time down just yet. They're still out there running laps. So we're going to keep an eye on Charles Silvas here as he runs his first lap here at Atlanta for race number 2. All right, we're starting to get some times put down on the track it looks like right now, Jeremy Freeman. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Don't kill me, Sean. It's Sean Freeman on the pole. The 87 put down a 31.619. And also, he's been kind of quiet, but I got Michael Williams with me tonight. Michael Williams, how you doing?
I'm doing just wonderful, Mr. J. Weezy. How are you this fine evening, sir?
Man, I'm excited to see these trucks go around Atlanta.
Oh.
Ooh. It puts on a good race here.
Oh, it does. It's just, you know, that wonderful track. It's just that lovely, just grip, you know, because there's none. You're relying all on throttle control. It's just so much fun.
That's right. That's why they call it Hot Atlanta. Yeah, me too, man. A lot of side-by-side racing coming up here. Blake Mosley took the pole from Sean Freeman. Lee Robinson put it in second in the 18 truck. And Jacob Fields, man, he's looking good. He threw down a 31.519. The pole right now is a 31.424. And he's still out on the track right now in the 007 Elite 7. And it's a Chevy Silverado, but it says Tundra on the front. That's a little weird, but I think that's a little bit unique for, you know, a lot of these drivers don't have that. So it's unique. A little weird.
A little different.
A little different. The Chevy Silverado with the Toyota Tundra.
Yeah, you know what? He's a man of different varieties. You know, he likes a little bit of everything. You know.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, and you know, I know you're a Toyota fan. I've seen you out there in a Toyota before.
Yeah, I drive them absolutely. I don't have a problem with them.
All right, well, let's take a look at qualifying the top 10 right now because we're approaching 1 minute left here in this qualifying session. Blake Mosley still holding on to the top of the leaderboard. Lee Robinson in second. Jacob Fields, Scott Crump, Ethan Stuckwish, Kyle Edgar, the winner last week. Ryan Kendricks in seventh. Sean Freeman in eighth. Ninth is Hollywood Charles Silverson to round out the top 10. Randy Brashears. And that could change at any moment here until the time runs out. 42 seconds left here as we are watching Scott Crump go around the racetrack. And I told you, Michael, I told you guys, Dustin German just took over the top of the charts here from Blake Mosley, the number 6 machine. He threw down a 31.389. And just want to make sure Trading Paints is working. And I see a Mike the Fallman out there.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Ah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's me.
Hey, man, you know.
Yeah. So actually, what I need to know is how do I actually get into the level of iRacing thing and watch the actual race instead of being on Twitch?
So go to find official race. Hold your mouse over that. Go to watch, and then it'll pop up. Watch, host, crew, or spot, and you'll see league races there. Click on that.
Session.
Qualifying's over, and real quick before we go green, let me take care of something real quick. We need to make sure Trading Paints is right. These guys put a lot of time into their paint jobs, so we're going to refresh Trading Paints here, because I know how much time I put into my paint jobs, and I know these guys really not that they wasn't working before, but just to double check and make sure. Here, we'll have Trading Paints update these paint jobs real quick, and then we're going to go through the starting grid here. Race number 2, XRE Xcaliber Racing Engines presents the International Asphalt Association iRacing iFlag Truck Series. And yes, we are at Hot Atlanta here in these trucks. This is going to be a good one. And I believe iRacing, our Trading Paints is updating, so we'll go ahead and go through our starting grid. You might see these trucks do a little flashing around, but it's all good here. Let's take a look from the infield camera here at our pole sitter. It's going to be Dustin German, the number 6. They're not a Whopper out there, and it ain't from Burger King. The 123 is Blake Mosley starting outside that first row. Second row's going to be Lee Robinson, the number 18. Watch out for him. He'll be good. Jacob Fields going to be second row outside. Then we have the number 11 starting third row inside Scott Crump. He's got the number 2. Ethan Stuckwish out there. The 47, we know who that is. He won last week. I've said it 3 times. Kyle Edgar, watch out for him. The 04 machine of Ryan Kendrick. We also have the 87 of Sean Freeman out there. The 28 of Hollywood, Charles Silvas, is out there lined up, ready to go on the outside of Sean. I believe we had somebody with a little bit of trouble there.
Someone's getting loose on the bottom there. Just lost it under okay, that's Alaska talent right there. Hopefully they get that fixed.
Yeah, the 23s out there. Randy Brashears, Troy Stuckwish, JD Sass, Dustin German, of course, on the pole. That's going to wrap up the field here, but these guys are getting set to go green here as the pace car has come down pit road. And it's on Dustin German.
Get ready to go to green, guys. As everyone tighten them belts, get ready to get loose at Atlanta. Here we go. It's green. Then they go off into turn 1. A little side by side up there. The leader's got a little bit of a gap in between him and Lee Robinson. So here we go.
Then make sure you're live now.
That's the thing. I'm on the SRTV Network.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It won't let me put on the iRacing thing. This is what I'm stuck in.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, we'll make something happen out here. Let me get this qualifying thing off of them. All single file up front right now with Dustin German as your race leader. The pole sitter here, leading some laps. Lee Robinson, he started on that second row on the inside here. He's already up into that number 2 spot. Blake Mosley started outside of our pole sitter here. He's running in third, the number 11 of Scott Crump. He took over that 4th position, and Jacob Fields rounds out the top 5 here.
All right, Blake Mosley looks like he's getting a little bit on Lee's bumper there.
Got a little gap between our leader and Lee Robinson right now. Dustin German out there pushing it to the limit as his paint does finally update for us there. The SRTV Network paint scheme, that is. Leading the race here for race number 2. It's been clean so far, Michael.
Yes, it has. Second, third, looks like they're kind of pretty even. Then you drop back to, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and they're kind of just, all riding around. And then there's a big gap between all theirs. So it just shows you how much they, who's saving and who's not. It's just, yeah.
They are starting to get a little bit racy there, back in about 10th.
Yeah, tires are starting to wear down. Yeah, you better be controlling your throttle or it can come back and get you.
Absolutely. Sean Freeman on the outside of the 23. Randy Brashears. They get single file there coming down the backstretch. Looks like the 46 of Jarrett Galloway. He's looking to the inside of Sean Freeman, trying to keep Sean Freeman stuck up out on the high side so he can make his move down on the bottom there. He's seen the driver in front of him there, the 23 of Randy Brashears. He's seen it work for him, so he's sticking his nose off in there, and he's going to have Sean clear here. Sean Freeman drops back to 10th.
It is racy back here from 10th on back. Look at this, 2-3 wide. Everyone's in their own little groove. Getting back in line. There we go.
Charles Silvas, the 28, looks like he's trying to make a move on the 119 of Corey Stansel. And he might have it here as they drag race across the start-finish line. I believe Corey Stansel might have had a nose ahead of him there, but the caution comes out and it slows these drivers down. So let's go back.
Well,
let's take a look and see what happened.
Going to take some tires right now.
All right, I think we found our caution right here. We're watching the 24 of Troy Stuckwish. And it looks like a little bit of contact between him and the 63 of Chris Nabwinick. And that hurts that 24 of Troy Stuckwish, man. That really Give him a lot of left side damage at least as they come down pit road. We'll go back live here. As our leader comes in with Lee Robinson all over his tailgate. Got to be very careful on these pit stops here. And let's take a look while these guys are coming down pit road at the weather here. Track temperature is a steamy 106. The air's a nice 81. That'd be a good time to be at the track.
That's like egg cracking, you know. Yeah, whoo, that's hot.
Yeah, 106 is going to actually make it to where these cars are, the trucks are not going to want to, those tires aren't going to grip into the pavement. They're just going to want to slide across of it, which can give you a push tight, but a snappy loose kind of feeling on exit. They just don't want to grip into that surface. But these guys figured out how to get around here so far. Only with that one incident there between, I believe, the 63 and the 24. So watching these guys come off pit road, looks like Troy Stuckwish stays in to get a little bit extra work done to that Silverado as he comes back out onto the track. Our race leader right now, Dustin German, comes out with the lead. We do have a driver in front of him, Scott Crump. Scott, I believe, did not stop in his box. He's going to stay out on the older tires. He opts to stay out for that. Let's see. He's got about...
That's like 4 or 5 laps of... Ooh, that's going to make a difference there. Yeah, I don't know if that was smart there.
Yeah, well, the main thing will be the wheel spin. You know, he's got to be very careful getting onto that throttle. And also, you know, they're not running a full tank of fuel. So it's going to limit his amount of laps that he can run.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's going to make it a little looser, too. So he might have to start off in third. And that's going to cost him then. It's going to cost, you know, bunch everyone up on this restart. So let's see what happens.
What's up, Amy? Chris Matthews out there. I see you guys, man. Appreciate the support from you. Anybody out there watching, you guys are awesome. I see you out there, oh, Chicken. Rooster.
Yeah, Chicken's out there. Already talking smack. Oh, yeah, that's what he does best.
I'm interested to see if this leader, Scott Crump's going to come down pit road. It looks like he is not, as they're going to probably double up this time and get ready to go green. The lights are going to go off on the pace car this time. All right, Scott Crump starting inside. I believe they have lane choice as well on these restarts. Scott Crump on the bottom, on the inside there. Dustin German to his outside. Blake Mosley, the number 3. I mean, in that number 3 spot there. I'm sorry. Lee Robinson starting second row inside there with Blake Mosley on his outside. Third row's Jacob Fields and the 0-4 of Ryan Kendrick. And we got the number 2, Ethan Stuckwish. He's looking good out there on this asphalt. Jarrett Galloway alongside him. And I'm glad to see Ethan Stuckwish out there. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but I've become a pretty big fan of Ethan Stuckwish, man. He had a lot of great races over on the dirt side and doing really good in the points. All right, pace car is about to pull off of the track here. And they're going to send them back around. Turn it up. We got a race right here. Scott Crump managed to make it work there on the motor tires here for now. Anyways, that is.
Look at him hold him off there. That looks good.
Oh, Lee Robinson through the grass on the front stretch. He saves it, still battling for the #2 spot, side by side with Dustin German. Blake Mosley looking for a hole to open. Nowhere to go right now.
Can you call that the pass in the grass on iRacing right there? Because it looked the same.
I know he come off of the ground at least 12, 18 inches possibly, but he did get airborne there. And then he held on to it here.
I wonder if that bounce did any damage when he came back in and hit the grass. Let's find out if they get another caution, see what happened.
German looking on the inside of Scott Crump for the lead. Scott has the momentum going into turn 1. Can he hold him off? Those older tires up on the high side. Dustin German gets that grip that he needs to pull up side by side with Scott. And he may have him cleared. Lee Robinson looking on the door is open.
Lee's gonna follow right down
come out, and you know that's really bad for Scott Crump because a good call for him to stay out. Problem is, caution didn't come out fast enough. Soon as Dustin German cleared him, the caution came out there. So the leader is Dustin German, the #6.
Well, the question is now, you know, well, what do you do now? Is everyone going to come down now and take it? You know what? Or who's going to gamble? I wouldn't gamble, not here. This is too early.
Absolutely. Let's see why we're under caution here. We're watching the 47 of Kyle Edgar. He's got the 34 alongside him, and David Clymer in the 420 machine. Oh, that little bit of contact. Looks like the 420 might have bobbled, or Kyle Edgar might have come up just a little bit too much. Let's take another look here.
Yeah, how about a different camera angle? Because that looks pretty brutal.
Oh, he might have got a little bit loose there and wasn't able to keep it down on the bottom. Not sure what happened. Not going to really place blame on anybody for that one because, you know, that was a racing incident in my eyes. We'll go back live here. Kyle Edgar stuck on pit road. He might be hurt for tonight. It might end his night after winning last week. Looking to come out of here with his second win in a row for, you know, race 1 and race 2. Looks like it's not going to be possible for Kyle Edgar tonight. And, you know, since he won last week, he should be the points leader as well. So that's really going to hurt him. And we are back live. Let's see if we can get a talk in with Scott Crump, because I want to see if he'll give us any of his strategy. You know, like, I want to know if I was right.
You know. I don't know. Drivers, you know, are pretty particular about their strategy. I don't know. We'll find out.
Hey, sometimes I can talk them into telling me. Let's see. Scott Crump, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, man, good call staying out there. Was that your game plan there, just to see if you could stay out long enough for the caution to come out?
No, I actually missed my pit stall and went right on by it.
Man, I was surprised to see you hold off those trucks on them newer tires there. How'd you do it, man? How'd you do it?
I just tried getting a good jump and getting a good lead.
Yeah, well, it seems to be working out for you, man. You opted not to come down pit row here again?
I got 4 tires that time.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we missed that. We went back and watched the replay. I wasn't for sure, man. I appreciate you out there, man. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Good racing, Scott. Let's have fun, man. Let's keep it up.
That was Scott Crump, the number 11. Right now, he's going to be starting second row inside in that number 3 spot here. Dustin German's going to restart 4th. Right now, our pole sitter sitting here for this restart. It's going to be JD Sass, the 022, and he's going to have Troy Stuckwish alongside him in that 24. And they are doubled up. And get ready to go back green flag racing here at Atlanta for race number 2. Xcaliber Racing Engines presents the International Asphalt Association iRacing iFlag Truck Series. Here we go, Mike.
Let's get going, green guys. Let's get them belts tight and make sure them tires stick.
I'm interested to know if these the temperature is going to go up on the track or not, but we're soon to find out here. Green flag's out, and JD Sass, your race leader here.
I just want to know how long that long run's going to be if we're going to get one.
Oh, JD moves up the track just a little bit, taps Troy Stuckwish, pushes him up the track, and now here comes the 11 of Scott Crump with Lee Robinson right behind him, Jacob Fields, all three of these trucks running single file down on the bottom. We got a battle side by side for 3, 4,
wide.
5 rows, Michael. These guys are going
Wow,
at it.
look at this. It's like it's the last lap, and it's, come on, guys, let's do this.
Oh, contact Troy Stuckwish and JD Sass, the two drivers.
Woo!
They started on the
pole. Massive wreck. Someone
down.
just died.
Oh, Lordy. Hang on to it, Michael.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, we're going to go back and take a look at it on the replay.
Yeah, just cross that start-finish line. It just, yeah, woo.
They were fighting really hard, so let's take a look.
Yeah, they were.
We're going to watch Troy Stuckwish because he is going to be 3 wide right here. Jacob Fields on the bottom, JD Sass on the top. A little bit of contact there, but no problem with that. And then the 0-2-2 at JD Sass. And looks like Climber Time got involved. Sean Freeman with a little bit of damage as well. We'll try to look at that, see what cars got caught up in that one.
It looks like good 4 or 5 of them in there.
Yeah, the 420.
119.
Corey Stansel, Sean Freeman, David
The
Clymer.
white truck. I can't see the white truck, what his number is. Yeah, it looks like good 6, 7 trucks took damage. Just depends on how many of them can come back.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from something like that, though. That was a hard lick to be taken here this early into the race here. The first, still just over a quarter, I would say.
We're not even halfway yet, guys, and look how exciting this is already beginning. Cannot wait.
Yeah, absolutely. The leaders faked pit road there. Some takers, some decided not to. Richard Swaverly, the 38, he is one of the first takers to come down pit road. The 04 follows him in, Ryan Kendrick, along with the 38 of Richard Swaverly. The 23 as well, Randy Brashears, he comes on the pit road. And also we have Ty Dahman, I believe. Ty Dahman in pit road. Sean Freeman getting some damage fixed. David Clymer, they're coming back out.
The 119.
And I'm not sure if they have quick fixes here or not. I know how we can find out. Well, Kyle Edgar's not back out there. And the looks of it, David Clymer looks like he's got a decent
he got a new truck.
Yeah.
Looks like his is pretty new. Like, I don't know. Maybe we should have went back to that 119.
All right, guys. While we're under caution, I need to take care of something real quick. So, hang on. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. False alarm. Scott Crump doing what he's got to do to hold on to that lead. He's been fighting hard for it.
He's going to have to fight with Lee Daniel on that outside now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of people he needs to be worried about here.
Got that 07, the Blake Mosley that's going to be starting 4th. It's going to be kind of, this restart's going to be pretty intense right now.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how much Jacob Fields is going to put out there here later in the race as well, the 007. Blake Mosley, you know, we ran a little bit with him here at Atlanta, and, you know, he's extremely fast, so we're going to have to watch out for him. He's in the iRacing iFlag Silverado, and, of course, we got Dustin German, Lee Robinson, the 18. He's I don't know, probably the favorite to win this one would be, you know, Lee Robinson, Dustin German, Blake Mosley, and Scott Crump looks like he's putting his name up in that as well.
Absolutely. He's running up there very well with them. Yeah, it's looking really good. Right now, it's a toss-up between 5 drivers, and, you know, what's it going to come down to?
Yeah, looks like the lights are going off this time. Let's make sure here. I believe so. They're doubling up here one more time. First row on this restart, it's going to be Scott Crump and Lee Robinson. They're going to be in that first row.
Followed by Jacob Fields and Blake Mosley will be in the second row. Let's see how they roll off, guys, and hopefully they have a good restart. And here we go.
Also, we have Dustin German in the third row inside. Ethan Stuckwish behind them. TJ Coggins, Jared Galloway, the 28 of Charles Silvis, and Dustin Heath in the fifth row.
All right.
Still got a lot of trucks out there, Michael. This thing ain't over.
Yes, we do. No, it's far from over. We're not even halfway yet. We still looks like we got a good 20 trucks. So here we go.
Yeah, we have exactly 20 trucks. Well, 20 trucks that are on the lead lap. We do have Troy Stuckwish still trying to get some damage fixed from the incident he had earlier.
Yeah, that was a nasty incident. So hopefully he gets his fixed up and get back out on that track soon.
Pace car getting set to come out of turn number 4 and pull down on the pit row, and it's going to be wide open again here for Scott Crump to put the hammer down and go flying down into turn number 1 here at Hotlanta.
Let's just see how greasy and slick she gets right now.
Oh, this thing could start heating up and get real bad. Green flags out. No wheel spin for many of these trucks. They all just put the power down, and it works. Oh. We got a battle for second here. Jacob Fields and Lee Robinson. Lee's up on the high side there with Blake Mosley looking for a opening. He's got Dustin
looks like
German.
Mosley's coming right down and following Fields, and yeah. He's going to try to follow Fields and get a pass by Lee right now, so... Oh, looks like...
One more time on the racetrack, and J.D. Sass involved again in another incident there, back to back.
Clymer got in it. Yeah, there's a few other drivers.
Let's go back and see what happened a little bit further back on the replay.
Yeah, it looks like someone was getting loose off of 4.
Oh, it happened in front of him. It was the number 5 of Cody Camwine.
Oh.
Let's get another look here. Cody Camwine in that 5 truck. Looks like he got tangled together with the 23 of Randy Brashears. And wow, Cody Camwine tried to save it there. And he did quite of a job trying to save it. Let's see if he's got any damage. Yeah, he's got a little bit of front end damage on it. So he might be a little bit slower.
Oh, he's got a little damage on that left little tire right there. There's left rear right there.
He's having a heck of a time trying to get that thing out of the grass there. But those tires get warmed up, and down there it's just like being on ice. Or
well, it is. It's like being on a hot, slick oil. You can't get no grip on them.
Nope, not at all. All right, looks like we got Jacob Fields, one of the first trucks to come down pit road here. Let's see, did our leaders come in? Nope. Looks like the top 9's gonna stay out.
Oh. Look at this strategy. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe they think we're gonna have another caution.
Yeah, because I mean, if it goes green right now, it could cost those guys that stayed out right now.
All right, so Jacob Fields is the first truck on new tires. Ryan Kendrick and Corey Stansel don't have bad tires. They've been out for about 4 laps or so. And Cody Camwine makes his way back out on the racetrack. Drivers are pacing right now, and it gives us an opportunity to get in an interview with one of these drivers, see if we can get a word in with.
Who do you want to talk to?
We're going to talk to the number 18.
We'll talk to the 6? Oh, 18, okay.
Lee Robinson is Joe Weezy. You got a copy?
Yep, what's up, man?
Hey, man, you look patient out there. I know you're fast. You got some kind of strategy going on where you just don't want to be up there, or are you just having a little bit of trouble getting past the 11 and the 6?
Nah, I'm just trying to hang with him right now, man, to see where the race is going to go. We might have a late race restart. You definitely don't want to be stuck on that outside, which is where I'm fixing to restart, but I don't know. We'll try to, see if we can make something happen here.
Yeah,
definitely
we seen you.
Get beat on the bottom.
Yeah, on that last restart, you did kind of get stuck up a little bit on the high side. It seemed to work out for you pretty good, though. You got a little bit of speed up there.
Yeah, I got a good gap behind us to the guys that pitted too, so I think we're all right. We'll just wait around. Maybe we'll get another caution, get some new tires, and get after it.
Yeah, it looks like 9 trucks decided to stay out there. So, hey man, good luck out there. How's the track feel?
It's pretty good. It starts out a little tight. It'll get looser though if we ever get some old tires on these trucks.
Hey man, good luck to you. Hopefully we catch you in victory lane.
All right, we'll see you later, man.
Lee Robinson out there. Scott Crump still leading him around, your race leader. He has led 14 laps so far. And this time by, I'm sure the lights will go off, and they'll double it back up here one more time at Hot Atlanta. And you heard Lee said, hey man, these trucks get a little bit more rubber down on the track, and it might heat up a little bit and slicken up for them, and I know they like it that way.
Yeah, the only question is, are they going to stay to that bottom and, keep eating that Harvick line, or are they going to try to move up and become the next Larson and run that wall?
That's very, very good. A good point there. You can run the high line or the middle line. There's actually 3 lines here. It's a pretty wide track.
It's just not a single groove place, especially once that grip comes in. You can move all around. You're constantly searching. This place is one of the funnest places to race on.
Track temp still over 101 degrees.
They're getting a little antsy. It's a little hot in their trucks, and I think they want out just as everyone else does.
Well, here we go. One more time. Scott Crump throws the hammer down, and we're back racing. Green flag is out.
Looks like no wheel spin again. Looks like everyone got a good restart.
Caution is out. We got a wreck on the front stretch there on that restart. And we got
I didn't see that one.
On pit road.
Oh.
Let's go back and take a look. That was sure some of those trucks
Jacob
got wheel
Fields,
spin.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that happened in the back of the pack from the trucks in the front, probably. He just pitted. Let's see what happens. Oh, man.
Oh, little wheel spin from Corey Stansel. It looks like Corey might have made contact with Jacob Fields' left rear, and I believe Blake Mosley got caught up in that as well as they go flying down into turn number 1. A hard hit there for Blake Mosley. Wow. Let's get a closer look at Mosley's truck here. Right side, not so much. Left side, pretty bad. Back of it is got some damage on it as well, so I know that really is gonna hurt him. Any little bit messes the front end or the aero on these trucks here at Hot Atlanta. This is a high-speed track, and hey man, it just slows you way down. It's like having a parachute.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. It's not fun. You want to keep these things as slick and clean as much as you can.
All right, I'm looking for David Clymer, and guess where I find him? Top 5. Right now he's in 5th. And
look at him go. Good looking truck too, so yeah. Maybe. What, we might have to interview him pretty soon to see how his night's going, because he was in that wreck earlier, and it's coming up almost to halfway, and he's already in the top 5. So yeah.
All right, let's go back live here. Sorry for the delay on that. I was playing around.
Well, it's not good to play around, Jay. Let's get it.
Hey, gotta have some fun. That's what it's all about. Let's see if we can get a talk in with Climber Time about that.
Yeah, good old Climber Time in here.
David Clymer, Jay Weezy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you got caught up in that first little incident, man, but the truck looks good, and you're up in the top 5.
Oh, yeah. Man, it feels good. Man, just as long as I can stay out of everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like the guys that are a little bit further back are having the most trouble, man. So up front might be the place to be.
Yeah, I was just talking to Ethan and them. They said this is the place to be, so hopefully I'm gonna stay up here.
Hey, man, good to see you.
How's your
out
truck
there.
feeling there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said, "How's your truck feeling?"
Oh man, dude, it feels great. I
Hey,
ain't used to these trucks, so you know, everything counts.
Hey, we got some people out there watching, man. Hopefully, we'll catch you in victory lane.
Good
Yes,
luck
sir,
there,
yes, sir.
Climber.
See you, brother.
David Clymer, man, with a clean truck, says he's going to keep it up front because that's where he heard it was better. And it's always better up front.
Yeah.
All right, they're doubled up one more time, hopefully for the final time as we're approaching halfway.
Hopefully no one gets some wheel spin. Hopefully everyone gets a good restart right here, everybody.
I hear you, chicken. That's right.
Yes, it is, chicken. I agree, buddy.
All right, Scott Crump still leading. Let's take a look. Still leading. 17 laps led so far for Scott Crump. Seems like that pit strategy he made earlier in the race paid off for him. He's managed to keep it up front for the rest of the time. And those good restarts really pay off if you can get out in front of them.
Really helping him out. Yeah, especially with these cautions coming like this. It's nothing but keeping his tires nice. And yeah, the longer he's liking it.
On that last restart, it looked like the 18 of Lee Robinson had a really good jump on him. Unfortunately, the caution didn't come out soon enough.
Yeah.
And Lee Robinson back in 8th right now.
Oh, I wonder what happened. He was second.
Yeah.
I wonder if he got a black flag for that. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Well,
maybe he pitted?
Well,
he could have pitted too.
Yeah, we had 6 trucks come in, and he come out second. So,
All right.
you know, that puts him in 8th. So we got 6 trucks that have a little bit older tires. Climber has the lowest amount out of the top 5 or 6 trucks.
Yeah. I think the guys with them old tires on like 6 laps, 7 laps, something like that, and most of them have been under caution. So
the top 3 been out for over 10 laps. The 2 up front, Scott Crump, Jarrett Galloway, they've been out for about 17 laps. So watch out, we might have wheel spin. Pace cars in, getting set to go green one more time, and the 46 spun the tires up front. Dustin German makes the evasive move to get around him there. Sean Freeman gets by clean, as well as the 23. And that really hurt the 46 there of Jarrett Galloway. Jarrett goes from second.
Yeah, he's going to have to come and get that truck fixed. It's just beat up right now. He's going to have to get that fixed.
Yeah, he drops back to 13th real quick and still dropping like a rock there. But our leader, Scott Crump, he's opened up a 0.7 lead. 7/10
look
of a
who's in
second.
4th right now. Here comes Lee right now. He's already got past Climber with them older tires, so here, you know.
Scott Crump leading this one. Ryan Kendrick in 2nd. 3rd place is Ethan Stuckwish. 4th is Lee Robinson. And 5th is David Climber, the Domino's Silverado. These 3 that are running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now pretty much nose to tail trying to catch Scott Crump. Scott has opened up a little bit bigger lead than what he had. He added another 10th to it. It is 0.8 of a second right now. And Lee Robinson battling with Ethan Stuckwish for the number 3 spot right behind Ryan Kendrick. 2 trucks up top and 1 down low. The 04 Ryan Kendrick's using the bottom. Let's see if the high side prevails. The momentum usually carries a little bit more up on that high side, so it might sling them down this straightaway. That is going to allow Ethan Stuckwish to take over the number 2 spot, and Lee Robinson is in tow with that number 2 of Ethan Stuckwish. We got a battle between 5th and 6th right now. Dustin German makes his way around David Climber. Here comes these trucks with the newer tires there. TJ Coggins, he's in the 88. He's the next one. He's got a let's see, about 3 or 4 laps better tires than the 420 of Climber, but it shouldn't be that much of a difference here. So he might have a little bit more trouble than Dustin German did. Looks like top 10 single file right now. Blake Mosley, he rounds out the top 10 as he puts a move on our 9th place truck. Actually, the 96 is a lap down, I believe. Let's take a look. Dustin Heath is 1 lap down, so Blake Mosley getting around that lap truck. And he will be the first one lap down there. So if the lucky dog comes out, it will go to, oh, trouble in the back. The number 5 of Cody Cantonwine brings out a caution here. Let's take a look on the replay. What happened to Cody?
There it is. Looks like he just got pushed. I just saw the end of it right now by the 87. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, the 007 and the 5 get together there. Yeah, Jacob Fields and Canwine make contact. The 5 gets the worst end of that, and also the 87 of Sean Freeman catches a piece of it. And I don't think Sean hit anything. Let's take a look at Sean.
That's why. Oh, he did. He backed up and hit that wall pretty hard. He's done.
Oh,
he just towed.
He barely makes it around Cody Cantonwine, and I don't think he hit anything. I didn't see him hit anything, so it might be a good save there for Sean Freeman either way. But he does still have damage from the incident earlier. Let's go back live and let's go back up front as these drivers make their way on the pit road one more time.
Yeah, that is definitely a good save by that 87 right there. Here they come. Everyone's coming down to get them tires now. Look at all them getting that Goodyear.
Absolutely. Ethan Stuckwish running good tonight. Right now comes in pit road 2nd, right behind our leader Scott Crump. Dustin German comes in 3rd. Let's keep an eye and see how they come off of pit road.
Lee Daniels in 3rd.
Pit road is a place where positions can be made here, so it is only
positions could be won and lost on pit road. You all right, Jay?
Yeah, it's not only a race on the track, it's a race off the track, and you see them racing off the track. Scott Crump comes out first. Looks like Lee Robinson's going to come out 2nd, and that's where Ethan Stuckwish came in. And I believe Dustin German, Ethan Stuckwish will have to watch these trucks come off pit road here. We'll go back up front.
That was a good race for right there for 2nd on back to 5th, it looked like.
So Scott Crump, he beats him off of pit road. Dustin German in 3rd. Lee Robinson in 2nd. Ryan Kendrick comes off 4th. Ethan Stuckwish loses 3 spots, comes out 5th.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
He had the fastest pit stop. I don't get it.
Maybe he could have lost his, losing his speed going down pit road. Wasn't holding the speed like he should have been. Yeah,
he was on pit road longer than Scott Crump, but he had a 0.8 of a second faster pit stop. So, yeah, that's a little bit of the drive down pit road.
Probably hurt him. He probably wasn't going up to the speed that he should have been.
It's 55 miles an hour, and you can push it to 56, but you got to be very careful. You can't keep it at 56.
No, you can't do that for very long. No, they will black flag you for that.
Well, we've talked to Scott. We've talked to Lee. Let's see if we can get a word in with Dustin German.
Blake? There we go.
He's in 3rd.
Okay.
Dustin German, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, man, first off, love the paint job out there, man. I know you got a fast truck. Started on the pole tonight, man. What's your chances of winning this one?
I hope it goes green. We got more of a long-run car or a long-run truck. These cautions are kind of messing me up a little bit, but I don't know, man. It's getting pretty wild, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like the place to be up front, man. So keep her up there and good luck. Hopefully we catch you down in victory lane. Somebody's going to win this thing.
Yeah, might as well be me, man.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, you still got time, too. You got about 20-something laps left. I know you can do it.
All right, man. Thank
Good luck to you there.
Dustin German, the number 6, sporting the SRTV Network scheme on his truck. Beautiful truck. I believe Steve Baker painted that truck. So, shout out to Steve Baker. Steve comes up here in the booth with me.
I'm kind of liking old Scott Crump's paint there. It's something a little different.
Lowline Racing with a camo down at the bottom there. It looks good, don't it? It looks like...
Yeah.
Blake Mosley really good at painting as well. So, hey, man, you guys out there looking for somebody to paint some cars or some trucks up for you? Holler at Blake, man. Blake Mosley.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. All right, they're doubled up again. Lap number 42. Scott
65.
Crump, Lee Robinson, first row, second row, Dustin German, Ryan Kendrick, third row, Ethan Stuckwish, and Blake Mosley. Fourth row is going to be Charles Silvas and Thomas T.J. Coggins. And the pace truck dives on the pit road, Scott Crump. One more time, green flag out here with 23 laps to go at Atlanta. Battle between Lee Robinson and Dustin German. German wins that battle pretty soon. I mean, a lot sooner than the exit there. Good drive down through the corner. They get single file. Lee Robinson might have just wanted to drop to the bottom. He said he didn't want to be up on the high side when we talked to him.
No, he said he wanted to get that bottom as fast as he could, so he could have just gave it to him.
Yeah, no sense in battling early, still with 20-something laps left here. Scott Crump starting to feel the pressure from Dustin German as Dustin pulls right up to the back bumper of him, coming off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch.
Hey, you got Lee Daniel and that 2 car coming up there too. Looks like they want some of this action.
Well, let's look at some of these speeds here before we take a lap around this place. Coming off of turn 4, 174, across the line, 177, 182. Dustin German hits 182 as he dives to the inside of Scott Crump, trying to take the lead away here on lap 45. Couldn't do it. The bottom just wouldn't work for German. He's going to have to back it up and take another run at it. Let's jump in the cockpit here and take a lap around with Dustin German.
Looks like Lee went to the outside of old German. Oh, German's on the inside of Scott Crump. Can he hold it? Is it going to stick? Oh, look at that run from that high line up there a little bit. Lee's to his door. These two are side by side.
We see Dustin German get loose there, coming off of turn number 2, and that allowed Lee Robinson to sneak on by.
Yeah,
just couldn't get it done on the bottom.
Oh, no, you just can't hit that apron too hard too long or it will bite you.
Yeah, they wasn't giving him a whole lot of room down there, so, you know.
They didn't even give him an inch, so, you know, it's getting winded down, and they got to take everything they can now, so the racing's going to start, so let's get having some fun now.
Absolutely, man, you know, and he took one shot at it. He's going to have to get back around the 18, and maybe he can do it again. He's under fire right now from Blake Mosley, as Blake's trying to get around him, or trying to find an opening to stick it in there.
He's moving up to that high side. Now he's going low. There they go. Whee!
lot of throttle here in Atlanta. You see as we ride along on board Blake Mosley's 123 Silverado across the start-finish line. Lap 50 complete. 50 laps in the book. Scott Crump still the leader here. Will Lee Robinson be able to get to that back bumper and make something happen? Is he going to use the low side, the high side? He's seen German do it and fail on the bottom once before, and that's how he got around Dustin German. Is he going to take the high side? What does he do when he gets there, Mike?
I don't know, but, you know, as we sit here and these laps are starting to wind down, you know, these tires are getting, you know, looser and looser. Just who's going to have the grip in the end? You know, it's just, I'm just excited, just can't wait.
Oh, the 2 gets in the wall just a little bit on the exit of turn 2. That's Ethan Stuckwish. And we got a battle side by side right here. Dustin German trying to hold off Blake Mosley on the bottom. Blake got to his high side there.
They are side by side, coming off the corner all the way down the front stretch.
Yeah, to me it looks like the high side is where it's at. You know, watching these trucks, every time we've seen a battle, the high side has won so far.
You know, these trucks are about momentum. You just got to keep that up. And if you can keep that momentum up and not lose too much, you're going to make that pass.
On board with Blake Mosley here one more time. He gets a really good run down into the corner there, but on the exit, it looks like German's pulling away from him.
You check out these lap times on these guys, see how they're running right now.
Scott Crump, our leader, 32.123. Lee Robinson, 129. Dustin German, 168. Blake Mosley, 266. So only a 10th separating these guys.
It is close. But this is hot Atlanta. I mean, this is where it's going to come in. Who is saving? You know, who's driving with their tires and who's not. So here we go.
Mosley in the wall. Jacob Fields makes a good move to get around in there. Now Mosley's going to have right side damage on that truck, and here comes Ethan Stuckwish to take over the number 5 spot from Blake Mosley. Not sure if Mosley's going to be able to hold him off here with that damage, so Ethan Stuckwish is peeking inside, going down into turn 1. He's got his bumper in there.
I think Mosley hurt his toe.
On the racetrack.
Oh, that's going to save Blake.
Jarrett
now
Galloway
Blake can come down
caught
and
up
get
in
his
that.
truck.
Oh, Jarrett Galloway caught up in that. Let's take a look here on the replay and see what happened to Jarrett. I believe we have a few trucks involved with that. The 46 gets contact from the 87. Sean Freeman, David Clymer, nowhere to go. He gets banged up with Jarrett Galloway and then spins it across the start-finish line there. Wow, it looks like, let's take a look one more time here from Sean Freeman.
Let's get inside that cab.
Absolutely, Mike. Let's do it. So he's coming off a 2. He's already got right side damage. Approaching Jarrett Galloway here. He moves to the inside. He's not there yet. He sends it down into the corner, and the truck just pushes up and makes contact with Jarrett Galloway, sending him around, and he just coasts on through. Is that what coast to coast means?
I guess, you know.
I hope not.
I'm agreeing with you, you know. I hope coast to coast means what I hope it means.
Back live up front here is our leader, Scott Crump, makes his way on the pit lane here. And
well,
no more pit stops.
Yeah, you know, they are, you know, no one will pit no more. Here they come to get their last fuel tank, their last tires. This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is it. This is the money stop.
Yeah, don't slide through your box. Have a perfect pit stop. The 6 of Dustin German has that first box, but these drivers will drive through each other, so it really don't matter. It's not like NASCAR. You know, if these drivers, if they had to pull out of their box like normal, then yeah, having the first stall,
it would pay off.
Yeah, that would pay off. But on here, No, not gonna happen.
We get no damage. We can run through each other on here. Yeah. Here comes
Only-
Scott Crump. Oh, look at Dustin. Oh, got a good. Oh, Lee fell all the way back to 4th.
Yeah, Lee Robinson
Ooh.
drops back to 4th there in the 18th.
I wonder if he overshot his pit or something.
Jacob Fields, he comes out in 3rd. And let's see. Let's get a word in with another driver. Let's pull up.
How about Jacob Fields?
How about?
Yeah, how
I'll
about
let
talking
you.
to Jacob?
Well, I can't. I ain't got him on the radio.
Okay, well, how about
I'll let you get a talk in with Mosley. Blake Mosley.
What's up?
how's your truck running tonight, Blake?
It was running good until I hit the wall.
Yeah, we saw that. How much of that damage you got on that thing?
I got a minute too. I ain't gonna worry with it with this few laps left.
Yeah, that was a pretty nasty lick there.
Yeah, I was trying to get around Dustin and he wasn't giving it up too easily, so I had to kind of push it a little harder than I wanted to, and yeah, that's kind of what happens.
Yeah, especially, with this hot place, you just got to be careful with that.
Yeah, the car's been running good most of the night. I've had to come from the back. I got caught up in a wreck there. It really was kind of unavoidable, but
Yeah.
I want to see how this thing goes.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a great race so far. Let's keep it clean, and best of luck to you. Hopefully you get a good finish out of that.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Blake Mosley currently in 5th right there as we get set to go green here for the final time. If they make 3 laps in, it'll be the final time. If the caution comes out with 5 laps or less to go, this race will be over here. So this could possibly be the final caution, but could also be the beginning of another bigger caution. So we'll see what happens. You know what they say, Mike. Cautions breed cautions, and hopefully this one will go green.
Yeah, I'd love to finish this on green because when it's green, it's been great racing.
Yeah, up front, man, these guys really been dicing it up, and it's been a whole lot of fun. And hey, man, thanks for coming over.
Oh, man, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, on this restart, it's going to be Scott Crump and Dustin German on the first row, the 11 and the 6. Second row is going to be Jacob Fields on the bottom there, the 007 and the 18 of Lee Robinson. Blake Mosley, we just talked to him. He's on the 3rd row inside. He's got the 28 of Hollywood, Charles Silvas. 4th row is going to be Ryan Kendrick in the 04 and Ethan Stuckwish. And in that 5th row, we got Richard Swaverly and Thomas Coggins, TJ Coggins, that is.
I just want to see how Blake's truck runs after that damage. How much is that going to slow him down?
All right, let's do a race summary before we go green tonight. We've had 7 cautions so far and 6 lead changes. All right, first row side by side, and they're waiting for that pace car to clear the racing surface. And then it's going to be on Scott Crump here. He's been getting good restarts here, so let's see if he does it one more
Looks
time.
like Scott is the truck to beat right now on these restarts right now.
Really got a good jump over Dustin German here. It's going to be 6 laps to go here. German down on the bottom. Scott Crump with about 2/10 lead over second place. Jacob Fields, he's in the mix there, pushing on the back of Dustin German. As they come off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch, it's Scott Crump, Dustin German, and Jacob Fields, and Lee Robinson right there. And they're all packed together right now.
It looks like everyone's all fishing back there. Everyone looks like everyone seems to hold out right now. Seems like
5
they're all on
laps
the line
to go.
right now.
The 6 of Dustin German is there all over the back end of the 11. Top 4 single file there. Lee Robinson pushing on the back of Jacob Fields as they enter turn number 1. Scott Crump probably wishing for a caution to come out. Not yet. Dustin German, he don't want to see the caution here as they come to the start-finish line. This time by, it's going to be 3 more times around. Scott Crump, he has led most of this race. Dustin German's had a fast truck, as well as Jacob Fields. On board with Dustin German. Two laps to go. This time by for Scott Crump, the white flag will be out. Can Dustin German get a run and put a move on Scott Crump? Last time by the start-finish line will be this time. The checkered flag is ready to wave. Scott Crump leading off of turn number 2. Dustin German trying to put a move on him. Can't get the run that he needs. Last chance for Dustin German to stick it in there. He gets there. He's below the white line and he pulls up to the side, inside of Scott Crump. They make contact and cross the start-finish line almost identically. But I believe the win will go to Scott Crump. Dramatic finish, but I believe Scott Crump might have walked away with the win. iRacing is scoring Scott Crump as the leader. Dustin German will come home second. Jacob Fields in third. Lee Robinson fourth. And Charles Silvas will come home fifth. Now let's go back one more time before we move on to the rest of this show here tonight at Atlanta. Let's take a look on the replay at that finish while Scott Crump's doing burnouts and celebrating that victory. Let's see, as they come off of turn number 4, this time by Dustin German sticks it inside of Scott Crump. They make contact. And as they come across the start-finish line by just inches, not even inches, the difference between first and second was 0.015. And I lost you there for a second. Sorry about that, Michael, but did you see the finish to that one?
That was an amazing finish. I almost just had a heart attack screaming.
I guarantee it. He won by 15 thousandths of a second over Dustin German, but Dustin German gave it all he could. And Scott Crump's going to celebrate the victory here at Atlanta for race number 2. After leading 52 laps, well-deserved win for the low-line racing number 11 of Scott Crump. And he is celebrating out there, Michael.
Yes, he is. I would be too. I mean, man, after a race like that, a finish, that was just awesome. Let's talk about them driver interviews now.
Absolutely. First, let's go through our race results here for race number 2 for Xcaliber Racing Engines. The International Asphalt Association iRacing iFlag Truck Series here at Atlanta. Scott Crump gets the win. Dustin German in second with the dramatic finish. Jacob Fields in third. Lee Robinson, Charles Silvas, Ethan Stuckwish, Ryan Kendrick, TJ Coggins, Richard Swaverly, Ty Dowman.
That'll round up you guys' top 10 right there.
Randy Brashears in 11th. Dustin Heath, Sean Freeman, Blake Mosley, David Clymer, Jarrett Galloway, Chris Nabwernick, Cody Cantonwine, and Corey Stansel along with JD Sass. Troy Stuckwish, Kyle Edgar, and Tyler Chalk round out the field here for the results for an amazing race at Atlanta. A couple cautions, but what a great finish.
Oh, man, how about that last lap on coming off the 4 right there?
I didn't know who was going to have that one. I had to wait until they hit the backstretch to see how iRacing was going to score. It was so close to, it was just too close to call from up here.
Oh, man, when it came across, I thought old Scott had that by thousands.
15 to be exact. All right, let's pull up our third place finisher here tonight, Jacob Fields, and I'll let you get a talk in with him.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. How you doing, Michael?
That was a good finish there. You want to talk about the whole race inning on how'd you did that?
Oh, man, there at the beginning when I got caught up in a wreck, I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back and do it. Luckily, I was able to get the damage repaired and get up there and get a top 3 finish.
Yeah, that was some great driving from you guys. I mean, that finish was amazing. I mean, whew.
Oh, yeah.
You almost had me have a heart attack up here.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, it's Jay Weezy, man. Hey, what a finish tonight, man. I tell you what, I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed with the run you had. I've seen you out there on the dirt, and I know how fast you are, but the 007 Elite 7 racing truck, it says Tundra on the front, but, I mean, maybe you can explain that.
Yeah, I only had a Tundra paint, and I started running the Chevy, so...
Oh, man.
Putting the Tundra paint on the Chevy.
Hey, it ain't no problem, man. I thought it was pretty unique, man. It was fun watching you out there, man. Congratulations on your third place finish. You started 4th and finished 3rd, man. So great run for you tonight. Anybody want to thank?
Oh, yeah, I got to thank the guys at Elite 7. I got to thank the guys at IAA. It's always fun to come over and race. And you guys for broadcasting. You guys do a heck of a job.
Hey, man, appreciate you for the kind words, and you put on a great show for us to watch, so we appreciate that, too. And congratulations on your third place finish.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's talk to him. The driver of the number 6 machine, the SRTV Network number 6, that is Dustin German, after a dramatic finish. I'm still trying to take in what happened coming off of turn number 4, man. Can you tell us?
Yeah, me and the leader there, we were battling for quite a few laps. He was making his truck pretty wide, you know that's racing, but at that last lap, I wasn't giving him much, so I was gonna give him a little tug if I could, or a little push if I could. Kind of got him sent up a little bit, man, but it's kind of hard to pass. He was doing a good job of keeping it up there. And
well, you did an amazing job keeping it down there. Coming off of turn number 4, you had those left side tires below the white line. So he was, he wasn't giving you a whole lot of room, but you somehow managed to stick your nose in there, man. What was going through your head when you was coming across that start finish line?
Yeah, I just kept looking right to see how, how close we were. I couldn't tell if I was ahead or if he was or not. We kind of, right through the dog leg, we kind of touched there. I was trying to, get as much side draft as I could off of him. And, it was close racing, but man, it's a good win for him. I was trying to get the win, but, I'll take a 2nd place. It ain't too bad.
Hey, man, started on the pole, man, and you gave one battle for the win here. And I couldn't call it. It was too close to call for me, too, but it come out to be 15 thousandths of a second difference, which is, I'd say, less than an inch, maybe. It's pretty close. You have to go back and watch it, man. But, hey, man, we appreciate you out there putting on a great show. It was a lot of fun to call. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, man, Jay Weezy, your SRTV Network. I want to thank International Asphalt Association for letting me come join them and race on Thursday nights. It's been fun. 2 top 5s to start the season out, man. Hopefully I can keep it up and maybe go for this championship. Yeah, man, that's it.
Hey,
fun
man,
racing.
You called it, man. Two races down, one more going to Martinsville next week. I know it's a tough track for you, man, but I do appreciate you running the SRTV Network paint job, man. I do appreciate the support and all the kind words. So, Hey man, started on the pole and you almost finished first. Hell of a race for you, man. Congratulations on your second place finish.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was fun.
Hopefully get your podium soon, because run like that, you deserve it.
All right, it's time, Michael. Let's see if we can get a word in with our winner tonight. He started 5th and led 52 laps in the number 11, the low line race in Toyota Tundra, and he won this one by 15 thousandths of a second. Scott Crump, it's Jay Weezy.
Man, that was a pretty fun race right there.
Hey man, what a battle between you and Dustin German. I mean, I don't think you could have played out the race any better. You know, made a good call staying out, put that truck up front, and kept it up front pretty much the rest of the time, and dominated this one by leading 52 laps, that is. But what was going through your mind on that last couple laps?
Oh, I knew he was going to give me a good run there. I wasn't too good on the short run. I was struggling a lot in 3 and 4. Couldn't really dig coming out of 4. He was killing me in 3 and 4.
Yeah, you managed to hang on to that thing and keep it out in front of him just enough to get the win here at Atlanta. Man, what a finish, man. What was going through your mind when you crossed the start-finish line?
Man, I was praying I was going to hold on to the lead. I didn't think I was going to hold on because my truck was sideways. But I just tried to keep track position the whole race, and I missed my pit stall on the first pit, and I stayed out. I thought that was going to kill me. But got a lucky break, got a caution, so it worked out
yeah,
from there.
man, that could have been a blessing in disguise there for you, because it definitely worked out, and it kept you up front the rest of the night. Not only you were a very fast truck out there, putting down some of the fastest laps as our race leader, man. So great job out there tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch you out there. You dominated this one, man. Like I said a while ago, 52 laps you led out there, and you managed to bring home the win after starting 5th, man. So congratulations on the win. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, appreciate it. I'd like to thank my guys at Low Line. They got me into iRacing, and Jermaine did a hell of a job. Pretty good battle there at the end.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch, man. You might want to go back and watch. It was close. It was too close for us to call, man. But, hey, it was a lot of fun to watch. So congratulations on your win.
All right, thank you.
That was Scott Crump, the winner tonight here at Hot Atlanta. Michael Williams, I had a blast up here with you, buddy.
Oh, appreciate it. Hopefully next time I can actually get on live and be caught up.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you did a whale of a job for not being able to really see what's going on. I know you were watching along, but it's just a little bit of a delay there. But you did a fine job, so we appreciate that. Thank you to everybody that's out there watching live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV. Or if you're going to come back and watch it and you're watching a replay of it, hey, we appreciate that too. SRTV Network, that is, on all 3 platforms. And hey, next Sunday we'll be back with the USRL. They're going to have race number 4 closing out their season here. They have 5 race chase, and we're in race number 4 coming up. So stay tuned for that next Thursday night here for the XRE presents IAA iRacing iFlag Truck Series. We're going to Martinsville for race number 3. Tonight, your winner, Scott Crump here at Hot Atlanta. So for me and Michael Williams, me, Jay Weezy, and Michael Williams, SRTV Network, everybody, I appreciate you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.